How you doing, guys? Punk here, and welcome to Wasteland 2. Now, I've had this game for quite a while. I backed it when it was originally started on Kickstarter, and for some reason I didn't actually um, bother to check my emails, and I got the keys, so I got the game for free. Well, I mean, I spent $15, but it's definitely a lot cheaper than what people had to buy upon full release, which is about $50, I think. But the game, when I was playing in the beta, it's worth the money. If you weren't an original backer and you had to buy it through Steam and it's a little bit more expensive, you're gonna get your money's worth no matter what. So that's one thing I'm gonna say. Another thing I'm gonna say is this is not a... It's like the old Fallout games. It's not a traditional RPG as in the sense that people have come to expect, like with something with Bethesda or Final Fantasy. This is the old school top-down isometric style. One of your characters dies, they're done. They're gone forever. You cannot get them back. You have to get new characters, and that's great because your main character, you can make a main character focused on yourself. But if he dies or she dies, they're done. They're gone. The only way to get them back is to restart the save. So I'm gonna be doing that. I played a little bit of it, but I'm gonna make a completely new game because it didn't get very far. Now, I don't know if I'm going to make a series out of this or not. It depends on how well the video does and whether I want to or not, because this game could be very, very long. So, that's another thing to keep in mind. So, I may do a few videos of it and let people decide on what they want to do, but this is just to show off the game itself right now. Here we go. The graphics are great. I don't know what's changed since they added it, but see, here's the squad. I can create my own complete characters, or I can choose from a list. I'm going to create my own character, but then I'm going to choose from a list from these guys, because Pills, I think I had Pills, I didn't have Big Bert, then I had Fade, and I had one more character, I think it was Cherry Bomb, who was an explosive expert. And we're going to do that. So I know how to do all this. You allocate your attribute points, and each one of these gives you different things, depending on what you want to do. Alright, so strength. Oh, I don't want to raise it that high. This works on the basis that if you want to get your strength all the way up here, you have to spend all 6 points. So I could be very well coordinated, but I'd be lacking in everything else. So I don't want to do that. I want to leave it about average. I'm going to put it on 4. Luck in these games is usually a really good thing to have because you can hit crits like crazy. These, I also believe, you cannot raise. These are set. Your attribute points, I think, are set. You may be able to get some later down the road. I don't remember any of it. I wanted to go with speed and awareness. Charisma determines your leadership. The more attribute points you have, the more characters you can have in your party, and that's good if you're good at managing your party. I'm not going to play this on any insane difficulty level. I'm going to play it on easy because I suck at these games. So speed is average. He's average right now, so let's give them something that he could do well with. So coordination is a range with high coordinates, grace, fine motor skills. Coordination helps avoid traps and attacks, pick locks, and improve aim. So if you want a person that is good with bullets, you want to have good coordination. So that is fine and dandy. So let's go up with my intelligence. I can do that. Charisma. Actually, let's drop coordination down just one, and we'll throw charisma up, so we'll have a good balance of everything. Now, here's your general skills. You have a lot. You have general skills, you have weapon skills, you have knowledge skills. Now, these go up the same way, but you're going to have a few main ones, and you can have as many as you want. You can add more, you can take them away. I'm sorry, the introduction is very long, and I'm really sorry, but to the people who are buying this game and they don't know what they're doing, I don't really know everything I'm doing because there's a lot of things that go into with a character that you want to build, but you have to think things in mind, like, are you going to have a character that's demolitions? If you are, you don't need that on your character. per se, because you're already going to have that class and that particular character to build up on already and add them some more things. So with that said, I'm going to have a leader. Kick-ass, hard-ass, and brute force are character options. Oh, that's kiss-ass. Hard-ass, and then... Okay, I didn't see kiss-ass. I'm going to do kiss-ass and hard-ass. We are going to also do sniper rifles. Ooh, I didn't want to do it that high. And we're gonna do... There's a lot that you can do, but there's only some that you can start out with. Now, after a while, you can toaster repair. You find toasters in this game, which is kind of a little perk. And you have to have this skill to repair them. Now, I didn't have it, so I didn't know how to repair them. But another good thing to start off with is either blunt weapons or bladed weapons, and they come in very handy. Blunt weapons hit a little bit harder. Bladed weapons cause bleeding. I have 2 skill points remaining, so I'm gonna put them in one more. What do I want to put them in? Animal Whisperer is, as it says, more friendlier animals. I'm gonna go with this Perception, Surgeon, Safe Cracking, Surgeon. Allows items to be used. It improves the benefits received from using the item. Additional ranks provide you bonus amount. Healed Field Medic. I'm gonna do this because it helps. Like I said, because you need a field medic to repair, like, heal your teammates. If you don't, you can kill them very easily. So I'm gonna name him Punk. He's gonna be 24. I know that's a girl right now. He's gonna be an atheist because just because this first thing was on there. Smokes. I don't smoke. Ethnicity: American, Arabic, Russian, Native American, American. Let's do sex. Where's sex? Sex. You are a male. You look kind of evil, don't you? Let's give him a hat. We can maybe give him a hat. I don't know yet. The one thing I don't like is the character models aren't as great as they could be. They could be better. I don't know if I can zoom in on him to look at his face. He looks kind of not like me. There's no way that they're gonna look like me because they're just not. I know that for a fact. Oh, I like that big handlebar mustache there. That's Indian skin. It's paint. Ooh, he looks like if I could find a nice bowler hat, then he could be like. I don't know if I'd be able to find a bowler hat. Oh, I could find a turban. Found whatever hat that is. Sombrero. Random hair. Dreads, I think. They got some weird hair. Let's go with the not weird hair. What's a weird hat? I kind of like the big long-haired hat. This one. Let's see if I can't get a different face. I like that face. We have like a big mustached man. If only we could find a hat that fits it right. That doesn't fit it. Oh, there's that. I don't think I can change his hair color either. I think I'm stuck with one hair color too, which kind of sucks. Let's see if I can't find a decent face. Oh, there's a big bearded face. And the masked guy. Here's the masked guy with the long hair and the... Not that hat, the other hat, the big hat. We'll do that. It's gonna be kind of badass looking. Torso, you can also change the way they look, sort of, to a certain extent. You'll get more gear as you play. They added more, I believe. Okay, I mean, if that's what you go for. Oh wow, you're looking rough there, buddy. And you can mix and match all these tops. I like that right there. You can change your packs. Just everything that you see there, you can change. That's got a sword in it, so let's go with that. Legs. I like those legs. Let's go with that. Size. Skin tone. Skin tone's fine. Size. These are no. Sky. Oh, that's the background of the sky. Let's go with the dark green one. All right, now let's take the new snapshot. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. So, all right, let's use him. I can give you can completely make like a biography for every character that you choose. And I don't know if I can rewrite it. I'm not gonna make a biography. I'd sit here too long. So we are going to add, since Big Bert's the bruiser, it's Cold Eye Sniper. I'm going to end up being the sniper for this team, so we won't need you. We're going to take the combat medic. I know you're a pre-made character. A bear, she's a hunter. Widow O'Neill, jack of all trades. Hex is a techie. And Cherry Bomb is a demolitions expert. I think I'm going to go into the demolitions. So let's get Hex, who is a scavenger. Hex was good for living, finding pre-order revs. She's a techie, so she'll be good with getting, I guess, computers and whatnot up. And we can get an infiltrator. It looks like this random Indian dude. So we got Punk, Pills, Hex, and Fade. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna play as rookie. Sorry guys, if you wanted me to play harder, that's not gonna happen because I'll just die a lot. And honestly, if I want to enjoy the playthrough, I want to play it on a setting that I can do. Now, if I complete this one and then I go back to or make another team that play on my own, or maybe if I, want to do another one, then I'll play a harder difficulty. Ooh, shite. Forgot I had my speakers on. This is the development team, so give these guys mad props. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is the good men do nothing. General Vargas. And then if I'm right, he's an
What comes
character.
after the end?
Sorry. I'll shut up.
I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
Alright guys, another thing I want to say is that Brian Fargo and his team at In Exile put a lot of love and heart into this game. So again, that's why the price is really high. But they are also known for putting out very good games. So just keep that in mind. So let's get into the story. All that. I also like the guy that talks for General Vargas. He sounds like a badass. A stiff-bearded older man. I'm not going to read everything that pops up on here out loud. I probably will, just so you guys can get the gist of it, but not everywhere. Ace.
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Let me do one thing. I'm gonna turn up the audio just a bit because it's not too high. Okay, there we go. I don't think anyways. I forget. Now another thing you can do with these is instead of clicking on the buttons below, you can write in your own answers. So what we can do is, so signal tower, where is the signal? Well, we could do something like that, but they might not know, so sometimes you just have to say signal. Like this.
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Let's see if I can get this right here. Repeater units. Shit. No, it's not gonna do it.
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal. I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Yeah.
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death. Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide, and Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one. The mission is this: search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other. Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business. Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
Yeah. So now here's where the smart ass, hard ass, or kick ass or kiss ass comes into play. You can choose any of these. Like a test, I've got kiss ass, which kiss ass is more of the good one. Um, even though it says kiss ass. Hard ass is more of the, just angry gruff, and then smart ass is sarcasm. Sometimes, but I mean, I don't have smart ass, so I think I'm gonna go with the what if we prove ourselves by kicking down the citadel doors, sir? Uh,
The hard-ass approach, huh? Well, you might get what you want from some folks in the Waste through intimidation, but it doesn't always work, particularly with old hard-asses like myself. You want to kick down our doors? Go ahead, give it a try. And I ain't pissing myself just because you growled at me.
now you can choose the different ones. Like I said, hard ass is intimidation. Kiss ass is kiss ass, but it's the good one. It's neutral. And then smart ass is I don't know. I don't know. I never used that one.
It's about a day's walk east from here.
I'll mark it on your map. There's my map. So we gotta go there. But the game is really fun. It's really in depth.
There you go.
Thank you. Bye.
Good luck out there, recruits.
See ya. I'll see you later. Ha! Now I've got a knife. Now the one thing you'll notice is that you can drag, click. This selects all your party members that you've got, but you right click to do this. You pick it up with left. I want to give this to... Did I give it to him or did I give it to me? Who do I have selected right now? Oh, I've got him selected. Now you can zoom out, zoom in with the mouse button. You hold down your middle mouse to rotate. WASD to move around the map, and that's how you're gonna move around the map. Conversation skills, these are just other training for people who want it. I've read all of this. Make sure you use, each of your rangers has their own strengths and weaknesses. Make sure you use the right one for the right job. Like, see, if I were to click her, Pills, or one of the others, they have different strengths and weaknesses. One, I think Pills is more of a hard ass than I am, but search your tower, yada 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 yada, using items, keywords. There's the keywords. In addition, I've never gotten it. And then using items. Here's the item hotbar. You hit the corresponding numbers. Make sure you have everything right, because if you don't, you're gonna have a bad day. That's a shop. I don't have anything from the shop. I is your inventory, obviously. I believe I gave this to him, so I'm gonna equip that. I can use on myself. Use. Oh, you can use it to dig up graves. It's not technically a good thing. I'm not gonna take the can because this guy's a dick. You said he'd out there training us at a funeral. Aberforth. Don't take the goat's food. Oh, I think you can talk to everyone. I think it was Rook that said that. Can't believe Vargas is gonna train himself. Yada 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 yada. Or maybe it was oh, fuck you guys. We're just gonna go this way. Yes. The other thing about this game is, like I said, the arts, the loading screens, everything is very well done. And here's the world map.
Ranger Team Echo, this
And they're gonna
is
explain
Ranger
it.
Command. Come in. Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatch. Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeaters. Until now, Woodson's been our dispatcher. But Ace's death made me realize I've spent too many years in my office, walled off from the world and how it's changing. I need to know what's going on out there, and I figure the best way to do that is to start listening to the people's problems. So, I've decided that from now on, I'll be the one fielding calls and talking in your ear when you head out into the wastes. Don't let that make you self-conscious. It is vital that all teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem.
Now another thing is, it doesn't usually let you type. I think that's a bug, or I did something wrong.
10-4 Echo 1, carry on.
Now, here's another thing. I'm going to show you this real quick. Continue. You have a water meter. The water meter is where you want to not go. You can also, I think you can fast travel to places that are marked. Yeah. You can also explore the map to find new areas. You need to find watering holes to go around irradiated zones so you don't die. Combat. You see dangerous raiders approaching your position. Run 25% attack. Let's do some combat. Let's go ahead and do that. We should be okay. I mean, I set it on easy. Shouldn't die. Now this is turn-based. Like a lot of games. In this genre. That car can fall. Now where are they? That's a good question. That's the question I want to know. I think they're over on this way. So what we're going to do is, I think we have to find them first. We have to get into combat with them. So there's one. Now there's the encounter. You got AP, just like you would in Fallout or something. We're really close. He's probably going to shoot me. So we're starting with pills. So she's got a pistol. We can free aim and we can shoot him, which is what we did. I think she has enough AP. You can see right here on the top where I'm circling my mouse. That's the AP it uses to shoot this gun. It's also got the amount of bullets. You need 4 AP to reload, 3 ambush, all this stuff. I'll go over it as I go over it. Now I've still got 5 left. I'm going to shoot his ass again because he's almost dead, but I missed. So we're going to move here, and it's going to automatically end her turn. This is Hex. She's got a phase blaster. You can also swap your weapon with X, but she doesn't have a melee, so that's not what we want to use. I shot myself. I'm an idiot. I'm sort of sorry. And you missed. He has the shovel. I didn't equip it. I'm a fucking moron. Shit. Make sure you get out of your teammates' way before you shoot, because if you hit them, you're gonna have a bad time, and you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna hurt them like an idiot, which is something I did. Up here it shows you their attack order. Here's me. I'm going to attack him since I have my knife. Where I have the bladed, it should be fairly easy to hurt him. Shit. Let's shoot him. The yellow zone is the amount of headshot. Can I headshot? I am in range. Not enough AP though. I don't have enough AP to shoot again, so I can't do that. Shit, why'd I do that? I don't know why I did that. I did a stupid. I did something dumb. Let's end my turn. And he's gonna hit pills. No, he's not. He's gonna miss pills. I'm gonna run around here and attack him. And I exploded his arms and face, I think. I got a critical. Alright, now this is the armor penetration. This is the action points. It explains what I was going over. Okay, this is armor penetration. Yada yada. You guys understand that. And here's the loot. You can loot while you're in game or in combat, but it's not glass eye. This is junk. Okay, so let's just take the junk. This is a makeshift machete which does less damage than my knife, but it has a better crit chance than my knife, but I don't want it. I'm actually gonna give this to pills, and I'm gonna take the tobacco. This is a semi-automatic pistol. I'm also gonna give this to pills because she has all the money. She's that. I'm gonna take this. Okay, that's it. It loots all the stuff from the characters. Now what I want to do is I want to set up my character. this guy. See his secondary? This is something I forgot to do in the other one. You drag this into the secondary slot, I think. Or can I just put it? No. Hang on. Get your fists off. Maybe I can't use a shovel. I might not be able to use a shovel. But that's okay. Why did I do that? Did I drop it? I dropped it. How do I pick stuff up? How was it that I looted? Screw it. I'll pick it up eventually. Grab the pills. Give them back to Dingus here because I dropped it. Alright, so my guy in party groups. This button right here, it groups the parties so they all move at once. You click it again, you click your individual characters. This comes in handy when you want one to go off sneaking or scouting. But when they're all in the big group, it's best just to have them in the big group because they all move together. It's a good thing to do. Alright, so now that I'm not dead, bleeding, I think I also have a sniper rifle that is empty. How many bullets do I have? I have 7 more. It is now, I need to give these to, oh wait, I am a medic, so that's good. She's also a medic, but she has the surgeon skill and the field medic skill. I don't have any of my skills on, so that should probably, no, I do. I'm not a surgeon though, so that's okay. Yes, let's exit the encounter because that's all. That's just everything that we needed to do. Blech. Well, that was fun. That was indeed fun. Oh, and if you venture off your expected path, it shows you how much water it's going to use to get there. U-map. Let's go back to traveling to the radio tower where we left off. We should find an oasis somewhere soon, and what you can do is you have found an oasis. Fill each party member's canteen. Yes. And then you just go back to the world map. You hear that ticking, that's the radiation zone. The higher it gets, the worse it gets. And the map is empty, as you can see, until you get close enough to see everything. There's the radio tower. So we're going to actually click on it and we're going to enter it. But since this took so long, after this loading screen, as long as there's not a call, no, there's a call. Well, we'll do the call first.
Roger that, Echo 1. When you reach the area where Ace's body was found, give it a good going over. The folks that picked him up said it looked like he crawled there. Maybe you can find some tracks leading to where he was attacked. Copy? 10-4, Echo 1.
Alright, so I'm going to leave the video here, guys. This is Wasteland 2. I will probably be playing some more of it. So say goodbye to our team of myself, Hex, Pills, and Fade. And we're going to be back in the next episode very shortly. So have fun, guys. We'll see. And goodbye. Oh, I mean, that was... It is all like a dream, but why? I'm feeling so real. Can't wake up. What did I look at? I guess reading makes nothingness constant. Look for changes in places you've already visited. The exit is just like your mind.